Thanks for that. Well, let's focus on our first management on the show. We have RailTel, that's the first management. Do know they have been granted the prestigious Navratna status by the Department of Public Enterprises. The company also bagged some orders in the recent past. So get an update in terms of how are things shaping up and how does this Navratna status change things for them. We have with us Mr. Sanjai Kumar, the CMD of the company. Hi, Mr. Kumar. Good day. Thanks a lot for joining in and congratulations on being conferred this Navratna status. Tell us, how does it change things for you with regard to either being a preferred vendor, either you're looking to raise some money? How does it change things for the company?
So thank you very much for your best wishes and thank you for giving this opportunity. So actually Navratna status is always, it has been seen as a special category being accorded by the Government of India to its CPSEs, and we are fortunate enough to get this opportunity at this age, young age of 24 years we are completing this year. So when we talk of benefits, certainly many tenders where we are bidding, and there's a QCBS kind of evaluation system, so we might get advantage there. If we talk of investments, yes, investments limits certainly are improved. Now we can do some investments which are where, like data centers and all, where earlier we had to, I think we had to approach Government of India for investments, and then similarly JVs. Now we can form JVs for business opportunities, not only in India, even abroad. Recently, we have started exploring markets in international business also, like South Africa, African countries and Caribbean countries. So there also is going to benefit us, because sometimes when some project is awarded to us, of course, we may require to open offices also abroad. So this is certainly going to be a real good opportunity for us, and at the same time, this is a challenge. And RailTel is certainly, our team is completely ready to take this challenge and to perform not only in the domestic market, but we are ready to launch shortly, sometimes when we get some opportunity from abroad also.
Okay, Mr. Kumar, congratulations on the status. You did mention that you would probably see some amount of preference when it comes to tenders. Can you tell us, what are the tenders that you're currently participating in? What is the kind of competition that you see? And hence the advantage that you could probably see now potentially because of the Navratna status?
So rightly, I'm not very much aware specifically about this, but yes, we are participating in a very big tender of Government of India, which is for Kavach in Loco, and which is due on 19th of September. And we are preparing for the same tender. And Kavach tenders, many other tenders are also coming. We are preparing the most awaited tenders, which even media was also asking many times in previous interactions. So these are the important tenders for us now. LTE tender, which was floated some time back, is for now has been put on hold by Government of India, Ministry of Railways, maybe because they are giving priority to Kavach tenders finalization first. So I think, but Navratna per se, since we're not eligible earlier, we were not looking for such tenders earlier, but certainly now we will be focusing on such tenders also in the future.
All right, Mr. Kumar, so the Kavach tender, if I got that correct, it opens on 19th of September.
Yeah.
And when do we get your results of this Kavach tender?
See, that is not in my hand, of course, that is Minister of Railways.
You know, the reason, Mr. Kumar, I'm asking you this because I want to know when is our next date. Because we know it's opening on the 19th, then we'll have to have you back on CNBC-TV18 and detail those tenders for us, right? So by when should we be fixing up that interaction?
That interaction, I can't tell that date right now, because that tender has been decided by Ministry of Railway, not by
Got
us.
it.
They will take their due diligence time, whatever they want to, because
all right. So
this is a very complex and it takes time. Yeah.
When will you hear about the outcome? But there's no, should we expect it in a week, a month, a couple of weeks? Give us a broad timeline, at least post the 19th.
It should take about couple of months.
Couple of months, okay.
What is the size, Mr. Kumar, of the tender, and how much would you be bidding for?
This size of this tender is around 7,000 plus crores. And I really, because we are vouching for this tender for the first time, and our partner is also newly approved by RDSO. So I can't really comment upon the size of the order we get, but the total size of the tender is 7,000 plus crores.
Okay, so you're bidding with
yes, this is for
you're
10,000.
bidding with Quadrant Future Tech, and you'll be bidding for, say, this entire 7,000 crore bid. Is that fair to assume?
I may not like to open my partners this thing, but yes, Quadrant is our partner. But right now, I would not like to share this information because of some this being a sensitive information.
Okay.
Competition is already there.
Fair enough.
So I won't say anything. Yeah.
Fair enough. Your order book as of Q1 was 4,800 crores. What does that move to at this point?
So right now we are around 4,900 crore as of now, as on date. Yeah.
Got it. All right. Let's focus then about the year and now. Plenty of triggers, getting the Navratna status, Kavach orders as well. So we'll wait by for that. But, what's the outlook for the year? Earlier, I think you were talking about 25 to 30% growth, and that would take you to a number of roughly around 3,300 crores or thereabouts. Do you think that's on for this year? And what kind of a margin outlook should we be looking at?
Yeah, that's on. Whatever we were envisaging earlier, so we maintain that growth guidance as well as EBITDA margin guidance.
Okay, what would the EBITDA margins be, sir? So revenues, we're working with around 3,300 crores, as you're confirming to us. So we'll work with that. And margins should be in high teens. First quarter, you did close to around 18% margins. Earlier, you have been in that vicinity of around 15 to 19%. So what's the band?
17 to 18%.
17 to 18%.
Okay. Sir, you've previously said that you're exploring opportunities in telecom, railway, opportunities in terms of business in South Africa as well. Can you just tell us where things stand?
So see, we have just begun about this international market. So we are there in South Africa and neighboring countries, and some other East African countries also. Even Caribbean countries also, we have touch based recently, and we are also continuously in touch with MEA also. So opportunities, I just can't comment right now, but yes, we have made a beginning, and by the end of this year, I should be able to make some numbers, based on our successes in these areas, in these part of the country.
I just had one quick question for the near term. I know you've spoken, about your guidance in FY25, but in Q1, there was a 33% fall in sequential revenue. But are you seeing a recovery on a Q-on-Q basis when it comes to, say, your sales in Q2 as compared to Q1?
Certainly, if you see Q on Q, yes, you will see, because see, there was parliamentary elections also, so there was a slow progress of projects and all those things. But if you see year on year, we have made progress, and right now Q on Q also we will see. But I think H2 is going to be the main champion if I compare H1 and H2. So we are expecting H2 is going to be real. Though we have made much improvement earlier years, if you see our results, H1 was very weak whenever you compare with H2. But this year, because of, I think, elections, so we will be slightly behind, but still we are continuously focusing that all the four quarters are evened out. So we will continue to make these efforts that the quarters, see, our numbers are very small, so quarterly comparison sometimes becomes very difficult. But year on year progress, I'm sure there should not be any challenge.
And just to clarify, Mr. Kumar, the Kavach orders that revenue recognition will happen for FY26. So FY25 numbers doesn't include any, anything from Kavach, right?
See, it depends. The numbers, I can't tell.
You know why I ask you, Mr. Kumar, because I want to know whether there's an upside. This 3,300 crores you're guiding for, does it factor in something of Kavach?
We are really not factoring now, but it all depends upon the delivery, and then because certainly now if these orders are finalized, maybe another 2-3 months, and then it will take some manufacturing time and deployment. So maybe by the end of the quarter, but I'm sure that next year, if we get the orders, certainly they will make impact on our revenues.
Okay, all right. So it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much for joining in and being so candid about your business as well. Thanks very much and congratulations again on the Navratna status. Well, that is RailTel. They're sticking to their FY25 guidance of around 3,200 odd crores and margins of 17 to 18%. But the big trigger would be at the end of September, which is September 19th, where the Kavach bidding or the tender would open, and that's worth around 7,000 odd crores. They would be bidding for it with their partner. Well, we need to take a short break. We'll get you more on the markets once we're back. Stay tuned.